Do you guys know that I was supposed to go on a date tonight? Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Courtney. It has been a minute and I have an explanation for it. And the reason is, honestly guys, I just kind of fell out of love with YouTube. I was really struggling there for a while because I was filming on my phone and I was having issues with filming videos and having it crash my phone. So I was getting frustrated because I was filming videos over and over and over again for them not to be able to even be uploaded to YouTube. Then I also was just getting so involved with TikTok and was so invested in it that honestly I just kind of forgot all about YouTube. I also struggle heavily with perfectionist syndrome, and I am a chronic perfectionist. I always want everything to be absolutely perfect no matter what all the time, and that's not healthy. So I've been working on that, but I was, you know, back then trying to record covers of songs and I just couldn't post them because I didn't think they were perfect enough. So that is something I have been working on personally. I've also been working on it with my vocal coach. I am trying to break the perfectionist syndrome once and for all. So I apologize for taking a break, but I am back. I have brand new equipment I'm so excited about and so grateful for. And I cannot wait to show you all what I have in store for you. So I thought for my first video back, I would do something that has been heavily requested from me, which is a Mal makeup tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to me here on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you know when I make brand new videos, and also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. Here's the thing, guys. When I do Mal's makeup, whether I'm doing it for TikTok or if I'm doing it for like a virtual party or a personalized video message, it changes depending on what she's wearing and which film I'm doing it from, and it just changes. So I didn't want to just do a general Mal makeup tutorial. I wanted to do them specific for each part of the film. So with that being said, the one that I'm going to be doing today will be when she is blonde in Descendants 2, because I'm going to be filming some Descendants 2 content today, and I thought that as I get ready, I would do my makeup with all of you. All right, let's jump in. I will link all the products that I'm using down below if they're not discontinued, and I will try to give as much of an explanation of what I'm doing as I possibly can. So let's get started. All right, first product that I'm using is the Tula Face Filter Blurring, Moisturizing, and Primer Base. I love this stuff. This is great. It is very pricey, but honestly, it has lasted me so long. So I really like this. It also gives kind of a little bit more color to your face. I use about a pump and a half. I'm just not realizing that my mirror is way too low for where I need it to be. I need it to be up like another foot. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in like 8 months. I have really been working on my skincare for like the past year, and my skin honestly looks amazing aside from this tiny breakout that we have right here. I'm really happy about it. Let me know if you guys want a skincare routine. I know that like every person on YouTube has posted theirs, but I'm just really proud of mine. So because of that, I am actually only going to use concealer for my face instead of a full face foundation. Now I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am just applying it to my problem areas, which is my chin area, and then I have dark circles underneath my eyes. I like to apply just a little bit underneath, and because we're going to have to reshape my nose, I do like to reshape my nose and put some concealer on it, and then we'll just put a little bit down here because we're just going to even out my skin tone. But that is just about it, which looks like it's a lot, but trust me, it's not terribly too much. I'm gonna go with my foundation brush and just blend. All right, Now that we have a very, very even and white pale base, we're going to do the tiniest bit of blush on our cheeks. When Mal is blonde, she doesn't have a whole lot of heavy contour. So I don't want to make her face appear any darker than it is. So we're just going to use blush today. I'm using the Kaja Cheeky Stamp in 02 Saucy. I know that Dove uses this product. I'm not quite sure if she used it on the set of Descendants 2, but I know she does use this one, and I really like how it blends. So it's a little cheek stamp, and you just kind of press in like that and put it kind of right where you need it. And then you gotta be quick on this part. Then you go in and you just kind of blend it out. You may be asking, Courtney, why didn't you set any powder on your face or under your eyes? And that is because honestly, I haven't needed to do that since working on my skincare routine. I just haven't found the need to set it, and I've not had any creasing or anything, so honestly it works for me. All right, now that we got our blush going, I'm actually gonna take just a little bit of the residual on there, put a tiny bit on the tip of my nose, kind of blend that in. I like to take a tiny bit with my ring finger, the tiniest bit right there. And I just like to kind of pat it on the center of my eyelids. Do I need to call for help? My neighbors were just fighting downstairs. That's great. All right, I'm going to go in with the Naked Shapeshifter palette, which is unfortunately discontinued, but any cool tone brown will work perfectly. And then I'm also gonna go in with this Jeffree Star and Morphe JS13 brush. I just recently started using this brush within the past like month, and I love it for nose contour. It's honestly the best shape. Taking some powder on my brush, tapping off excess, and then I'm going to actually use this palette because I like to look straight on while I'm doing it, and just make a line going down my nose and bringing it up towards my eyebrow like that. And doing the exact same thing on the other side, making a nice and narrow shape. Using that same brush, I'm gonna try to blend the powder down, not taking any new powder on to my brush, but I'm just blending down with the existing pigment on to the rest of my nose. I'm gonna go in on this side and just blend everything. Sometimes you have to go in and kind of reinforce that line. It does look harsh now, trust me. We will blend it out, make it look a little bit better. Just blending that down. Now with a little bit more powder on our nose, I'm going to make a semicircle just over the tip of my nose, like that. And this is what's gonna give us that fake button nose shape. And I'm going to go in on my nostrils and go underneath. And this is what's gonna give you that button nose shape. I'm gonna take some of that powder, bring it down here on my lower nostrils. This kind of reminds me of when people like cosplay from the Goofy movie and they do like Roxanne's nose. That's kind of what this reminds me of every time I do it. Now, this is just what I do. I don't know if it's technically correct. Who knows? I go back in with my foundation brush that I used. I don't add any extra product to it, but literally what I do is I just kind of go over and press and tap all over, and it just kind of magically uses the remainder of the product on it to blend everything out. Like, look at that. I don't know how it works, but it does. And there you go. That's how you do nose contour. It's so easy. It's dumb easy. Y'all know I love some highlight, so we're going to go in and highlight our face. I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand Easy Highlighter in Hollywood. This is also Dove Cameron's highlighter that she uses. Once again, I don't know if she used it for the film, but she did a makeup tutorial recently here on YouTube, and this is the one that she used. So it's just like this. It's so cute. And I put literally a dot at the end of my nose like that, some right above my cupid's bow, a dot on my chin, and I blend it with my finger. I put the tiniest bit like right on the ridge right here on the top of my nose, and I think that really helps so much. Going right above the brow bone. Look at those brows here in a minute. It's also usually kind of cold. It's a nice little refresh. And then we're just gonna highlight. That's the big thing about Dove, is that she highlights like crazy. So therefore Mal is always crazy highlighted, which I love. I used to not be a fan of highlight, and it wasn't until I started cosplaying Mal and I started just like highlighting my entire face that I ended up falling in love with it. And if you think that we're done here, we're not. All right, so going back with that Naked Shapeshifter palette, I am using the same brown kind of neutral color that I used earlier, and I'm using that on my JS12 Morphe brush, which is basically just another like fluffy round tipped brush, and I'm going to just use a little bit of that, top off the excess, which apparently is a lot. And I like to start by making a line that goes from the tip of my eye. We're gonna zoom in so y'all can see me up close and personal. That was really weird. I apologize for that. Start making a line with it, and then I kind of use that and curve it over ever so slightly to kind of give us this little wing eye look. This is a look that constantly comes back. I don't want anything too dark here. Since we're doing Mal's look when she's blonde, her makeup is actually relatively light. Now that we've gotten that base color on, we are going to take our Jeffree Star and Morphe JS11 brush, and I am using the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, and I am using the shade Pigment right there, this flat rounded brush, and I am just barely tapping into it, dusting that excess off. And I'm literally, because this palette is so pigmented, get it, pigment, I'm barely just tapping that on the center of my lid. The pigment of this palette is so good that it's almost dangerous, like really hard to make just like a neutral look with this palette because it's so pigmented. Also, I only use like maybe 5 colors in this entire palette. They discontinued this palette. I don't even know if it's still, like, if they're still making it. I'm going in with my Jeffree Star GS6. I am just going to lightly, ever so lightly, blend these. Here comes my favorite part of the look. We are going to go in with ColourPop's Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek highlighter. And I'm taking just a flat brush, ack it on. I'm going to go in and just lay it on the inside corner right there, and we're going to bring it up. What I really like about this highlighter is it instantly gives you this perfect base, and I'm gonna pretty much bring this almost all the way over. We're gonna take some of this highlight and we're gonna bring her down right here in front of the eye. And if you're like me, at this point you start to realize that the rest of your face isn't highlighted enough, so then I go in and I straight up start highlighting the rest of my face again, because we always need more highlight. Ooh, look at her! Look at her! Woo! Woo! But I also like to take it and highlight my brow bone. I just got highlighter all over my pants. Listen guys, I understand that my order is kind of funky, but it's just what works for me. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. I actually wish I had this in a lighter shade because I feel like this might be a little bit too dark for what I'm going for here today, but because Dove does have such light eyebrows, basically all I'm trying to do right now is line the under part of my eyebrow and bring it out ever so slightly, because she does have very long and beautiful brows. And my eyebrows are pretty much the color of hers if they're filled in. And now I'm just trying to take it and just kind of give it more of a defined shape. We're not trying to fill it in. We're just trying to kind of fill out those edges and give it, and try to extend this brow because y'all, my brows are short, I would say. And that's basically all I do for Mal's eyebrows, is just kind of extend where mine are because I don't want them to look too dark because then all of a sudden I'll start looking really funky on camera. Hi guys, you thought we were done with eyeshadow because I said that. Just kidding, we're not, because I forgot. We're gonna go in with Ranch from the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going back in with my JS6 brush, which is kind of the fluffy one. And we are using this to go over this highlight that we just did. Because this Ranch has like a white look to it, it's gonna give us the look that we're looking for when we're doing these blonde Mal TikToks. Once again, because I'm never done, I go back in and I highlight over everything I've already highlighted because why not take a crazy chance? Now we are going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner in black, and which this stuff is amazing. If you guys don't already have this, seriously go get it. It's the best eyeliner. Dove's eyeliner in the film starts in the middle of her eye and then wings out towards her eyebrow, and it goes pretty far on either side. So this is the part of the process where we pray that I don't screw this up. Guys, I think I did it. Holy cow. Okay, now we breathe, now we breathe. All right, so now that the eyeliner is on, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner. I'll be honest, this is my first time using this one. Let's see how it goes. I have the waterline in my eye. I have the eyeliner in my waterline right now. I have the black eyeliner on, and I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty mascara, which I absolutely love, and just do a couple coats of mascara before we do our fake lashes. So close. I'm gonna let my mascara dry, and while we do that, let's do some lips. Now I'm going to go line my lips with the Wineberry lip liner by Ben Nye. If you know, you know. I'm going to make a pretty distinguished Cupid's bow and focus on making this part of my lips look really big, like the top part going really high up, and then bringing this lip really far down low. Dove has large lips, I do not. So that's what we're going to focus on, and then we're just gonna line them, and then we will focus on filling them in a second. Like, it literally comes like a full centimeter down my lip. All right, now that our lips are lined and kind of look a little funky junky, going in with my Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Diva, and just going to fill it in, and I'm just going to fill in my lips. We're gonna go back in with this lip liner. The thing about Dove in this film is that she has, and I don't know if this was a choice by the makeup department, but she always has this line right in the middle of her lip. And I like going in a little bit darker here on the sides of my lips to make it there be a false shadow, so it even makes my lips look even bigger than what I've already drawn on. There we go. And now that I feel even more ridiculous, I'm going to go in with my Berry Blast by Jeffree Star lip gloss and throw a coat of that over my lips. We are so close to being done. Before I move on to eyeliner, I actually want to go back in with a little bit more blush because I just feel like I need some more color in my face. I just can't find my brush. I'm actually gonna go in with my Ben Nye palette. This is a palette that I created myself with just some of the shades. And I'm gonna go straight in with just the pink color. And we're just gonna pink them up a little bit more because Dove has some rosy cheeks in this film, and I lost all my color, which is crazy because in the beginning I put on a lot of blush, and just doing the rest of this made me look not blushy enough. I'm using the brand EAS Beauty lashes that I found off of Amazon, and I am going to go in with the little magnetic liner and just line over already where I've done my eyeliner. Hey guys, editing Courtney here, realizing I did a terrible job explaining what I'm actually doing. I'm putting on eyeliner that is magnetic so I can put on some magnetic lashes. I don't know why this was so complicated for me to explain to you guys, but apparently it was. So anyway, let's talk about why I'm doing this now. You may be asking yourself, Courtney, why don't you just use this eyeliner as your actual eyeliner? Well, I feel like I have more control with my ABH liner, and also the pigmentation of my ABH liner is much better than this. So I just like to use this to cover up what's already there. All right, now that they are dry, I'm going to take the lashes, and I just use my fingers because I feel like I have better control, and I just place them on the lash line. Just like that. Wow, and they just go on crazy easy. Look at that. And there we go. And that, my friends, right there is how you do Mal's makeup for Descendants 2 when she is blonde. I'm going to go and put on the full cosplay with the wig so you can see the final result all together. But here is the look. And here is the final look. I love doing this look for Mel. It is probably her most princessy look, I would say, makeup-wise, and it just makes me feel super glamorous when I wear it. I also just love Mel with blonde hair. Like, I love that mood. So here we go. Here's the final look. You can't see because it's super low, but I do have the purple tips here at the ends, and yeah. This is it all together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what look you want me to do next and any other video ideas that you want me to cover. I would love to do covers of songs. I would love to do more makeup tutorials, maybe even show you how I make my wigs look realistic and how I prep wigs for TikToks. Anything and everything. Just let me know what you want to see down below. I'm so excited to be back here on YouTube. I'm very much inspired again to be here with all of you. So thank you for joining me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see when I make brand new videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Tag me in any photos if you try to recreate this makeup look. And also don't forget to follow me over on TikTok. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and you guys are so cute. Bye!